The man secretly drops the poison into his wife's water. He handed it to his wife as if nothing had happened. He smiled and declined the invitation to drink, and then made an excuse to leave, but he hid in the dark and watched his wife drink the poison. The poison had no odor. The heart will stop beating 8 hours after taking it, but it doesn't leave any traces. All the symptoms were the same as a heart attack, and it wasn't long before she died of a heart attack. Nick spent the next few days acting like he was in a state of grief. Finally, one night after his family had left, Nick excitedly rode his motorcycle to a hidden house. The girl who opened the door was the reason why he poisoned his wife. It turned out that she was not only much older than him, she gave him a decent job, and she was very strong. She threatened to kick him out of the company if he didn't do what she wanted. He was sick of it, but he had to put up with it. A few months ago, he met Carla, a sweet and caring woman. After a while, the two of them planned all this. The next step was to pass the autopsy and get his wife's huge inheritance. He could take Carla and go away with him, but then Nick got a call from the police. His wife's body had just disappeared from the morgue. The two of them froze in their tracks at the news. Had their plan been compromised? Carla was worried that the police had found out and were setting a trap, but Nick was sure he hadn't missed a beat. He decided to find out what had happened when they arrived at the coroner's office. Half an hour ago, the guards ran out of the woods onto the road in a panic. He was hit by a car that didn't have time to get out of the way and knocked him unconscious. When they pulled the surveillance, they found he'd escaped from the morgue. Seems like he was in some kind of shock, but here's the weird thing. Except for the camera that captured the guard, it was intact. The rest were vandalized. They couldn't find anything. The next thing they know, there's a body missing from the morgue. Nick's wife.